Top 10 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Haunted houses. The first video comes from the YouTube channel Denise Pillon. Denise says that she has been hearing noises in her home for quite some time that she just can't explain. She has no idea what she could have done to attract such negative forces into her home. But one day after hearing some noises, she pulled out her phone and decided to record, and what she captured freaked her out.
Là, Olivier, arrête! T'es vraiment fatigant, là. Je vais appeler maman. Olivier? Olivier? Oli? C'est vraiment pas drôle, là. Je vais appeler maman. Ça a bougé. Maman. Maman.
After heading into the kitchen, she finds herself in the middle of some poltergeist activity, as objects fall off and move around on their own. But the creepiest thing was the last object that flew out of the cupboard and then went towards the right. Similarly, in another video, a man seems to be experiencing something that keeps happening at night time and usually wakes him up. In the past, some family members stayed over and messed around with a Ouija board, and it looks like he is the one who has to deal with the entity in his home. And since he lives alone, it makes things all the worse. After setting up a camera to record while he sleeps, this is what he captures. In the midst of night, he is awoken by his door opening and slamming by itself, which is creepy enough to send some people running straight out of their house. But for some reason, the footage ends abruptly as he goes to investigate, so it could be a ruse, but I'll let you judge. I'm not alone. The next video was uploaded in 2017. The person recording looks afraid to be inside his own home, and he has valid reason to feel this way. It all started when he heard a loud bang inside his home one day while he was alone. However, he ignored it, thinking it was one of his dogs. But a few days later, it had returned and woke him up while he was sleeping on the couch. And that's when he decided to record and find out what it is. And what he captures is absolutely terrifying.
I was sleeping on my couch and I heard a loud bang. I've heard it before, but I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was the dogs on the deck or something. But I think if I sit and wait, you'll see I just seen it. I don't know what it is.
Majority of poltergeist videos are usually over the top with objects flying everywhere, and most of them usually turning out to be a ruse. However, this case seems different.
There it is. It's my cupboards. Let's see. Holy shit, I'm just shaking. I'm just gonna sit here and videotape for a minute. See what happens. See what happens. This is scary. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh! Holy shit. Let's see what this looks like. I don't want to go too close to. That's just creepy. You have no idea. Like, there's nobody in my house right now. Like, nobody. I can hear something in that room. Okay. That's fucking weird. What is that? Somebody's in that room. Ah! Whoa! Okay. Look at those goosebumps.
He quickly decides he's had enough and just up and leaves the house without a second thought. His reaction made me think perhaps this is a real case. What do you think?
I'm going outside.
The cat can see it. The next sequence of videos comes from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmares. The owner of the channel has been plagued by paranormal events for quite some time, and as she records and documents her findings, there is always something creepy going on. One day her daughter noticed her cat behaving strangely, and after checking the security cameras, this is what she captured. The cat seems to be fairly interested in something unseen as it stares at one spot until something begins to manifest straight from the doll, which catches the cat's attention almost immediately as we see its head look straight at the mist, and then it appears as though it chases the cat and scares it away. The timing of the cat looking straight towards the entity as it manifests is too perfect to be a ruse, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Beasts in the woods. The origin of this video is unknown, but in the footage we can see a black humanoid creature strolling through the woods, while the person recording is hiding behind a tree, being careful not to get noticed.
So, another man in a costume? Or this time this is really a Bigfoot? Leave your thoughts in the comments.
The figure appears completely black, almost like a shadow figure would, with its head bent forwards like a beast. It's possible that this could be a real sighting. This next case occurred in Lettuce Lake Park in Florida, 2015. The video was taken by a man named Matt M. Matt says he was canoeing in a swamp outside of Tampa and spotted something walking and diving into a gator-infested area. So he started filming what he thought to be a bear. After contacting the park ranger, she said bears don't really go into the swamp, and she doesn't know what else it could be. And although bears can walk upright on two legs, this doesn't really resemble a bear. And if it were a man in a costume, just why would he walk into a gator-infested area? So, could it be a real Bigfoot? Or some other beast? You judge.
Click on the link below the video to have the equipment of the ghost hunter channels you watch. Get cutting-edge equipment and start your own YouTube channel and challenge mysteries and become famous. Make secure payments with SSL security certificate and PayPal payment system, and get your cargo delivery to any country in the world within 7 days.
Paranormal in Mexico. Another sequence of videos comes from a man living somewhere in Mexico who just seems to be experiencing paranormal events all over his house. We can see by his reaction that it's not all new to him. He must have been dealing with this for quite some time, and the stuff he captures is absolutely terrifying. Take a look.
Empezando a girar los focos otra vez. Estaba viendo la tele y se empezaron a escuchar ruidos. Machine. No hay nadie en la casa. estoy solo y esto cada está peor. Nadie. Ay, güey, esto ya no se puede. Trae las puertas del gabinete abiertas. Ay, güey. Ay, Dios mío. Seguiremos grabando videos. Vinieron unos padres a la casa y...
He hears banging noises, the lights flickering and swinging, and all cabinet doors are open. but he hits his limit when the door starts rattling by itself. The human brain just makes you believe that there is something terrifying on the other side, and it's enough to scare most people away. But as always, is it a ruse or is it actually real? Only you can pass judgment. Inside the drain. While a man was home alone at night time, he just so happened to hear some creepy sounds coming from the bathroom. So he decided to go and check it out, and what he captured is quite terrifying.
I don't see you. I see you. Who are you? Huh? Oh my
As he tries to locate the source of the sounds, he finds out that it is coming from the shower drain. And after sticking the camera down there, we can see some sort of creature with glowing eyes blinking back at him. It's creepy enough to make you paranoid when having a shower. And in another video coming from Pasillo Infinito, a girl at work noticed a gap in the ceiling, and after taking a closer look, she captured something creepy and mysterious.
So I was staring at my ceiling, right, at work, and then I see this light, right, and I go over here. What is that? So I was staring at my ceiling, right, at work, and then I see this light, right, and I go over here. What is that?
As she points her camera through the gap in the wall at an angle, we can see what looks like a creepy face looking straight back. Now, is there something creepy going on beyond this ceiling that nobody is aware of? Or is this just a very bizarre case of pareidolia? Let me know what you think. Levitating entity. This next piece of footage was captured somewhere in Colombia by a girl who was taking a walk with her cousin and happened to notice something strange levitating above the trees off in the distance.
Ay, Señor Jesucristo. Ay, mami, mire, se ve bien igual que una persona. Sí. Hija del Señor, dijo la señora Miriam Sola Río. ¿Usted le dijo a mi abuelita? Claro, todo lo vimos. Yo pensé que era que me estaban asustando. Pero que yo vi que eso venía rápido así. Ay, mire, mami, se ve como si estuviera caminando. Ay, santo Dios. Ay, Dios mío, Señor.
¿Lo ves?
Sí, ve igual como una persona que estuviera caminando en el aire.
¿Lo está viendo?
Sí, acá lo estoy viendo. Un fantasma, ay no.
Pero ahorita qué va a pasar a casa. ¿Lo está viendo? Sí, acá.
She says it looks like a person walking in the air, but they soon determine that it must be some sort of strange entity, as there were no other logical explanation for this sighting. Just what do you think it could be? Ghost in the grave. The next video comes from the YouTube channel To Do a Meal. During a grave visit, a family was taking a walk around while recording some of the gravestones, when they unknowingly captured something creepy on camera. Take a look.
No, lo he cobrado barato, lo he cobrado a 70 pesos el metro, está 100 pesos, cualquiera que usted le pregunte para cómo cobra el metro y cumplirlo, le van a decir. Lo cobran por qué, no por qué. Y hay que enseñarle que se va a pegar el le va a salir una base de
As the recorder pans the camera to the left, we can see a black humanoid mist with arms traversing the graves as if it were returning to its own grave. No context was provided, so it's hard to explain what this could be. Do you think this is a real spirit of the dead, or perhaps a ruse? I'll let you be the judge. Ghost on night shift. This next video comes from the Facebook page Ziyu Shu. The owner of the Facebook page runs a store somewhere in China. She says she went to the store this morning and found a lot of stuff on the ground, but she doesn't remember any earthquakes happening during the middle of the night. One of her colleagues suggested that it could have been another thief, as there were some previous attempts at robbing the store. However, after checking the security footage, what they saw was so creepy, it left them with just one question. Shall we escape from this workplace before it's too late? This is what she captured. Multiple cameras captured paranormal activity taking place within the store. Even a mannequin behind the glass was moving by itself, so I'm guessing the ghost was on night shift. I hope they made the right choice to escape this workplace before it got too out of hand. Would you have stayed or left without looking back? Let me know in the comments down below. Witch in the Woods. The last video was taken in May of 2016, when early morning one day, two guys decided to go on an excursion deep into the woods. They were exploring an area when they heard a loud scream not too far off that caught their attention, and as they arrived at the location of the sound, they caught a glimpse of the source and heard it again, which terrified them.
What is that? The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Hey! Carol! Hey! Oh shit!
As we look into the depths of the forest, we can see what looks like a ghostly apparition of a woman who is bent forwards. The scream she makes sends the explorers running without hesitation.